welcome to Mountain Goat 1997's review on the powder toy this time. So let's go ahead and open it up. It's just down here, we go. Icon is a powder toy window. I believe it is in Windows, I'm not sure. Just zoom in to have a quick look. Yeah, that looks a bit like Windows to me, so let's go ahead and boot it. Now when you boot it up, it comes up with this window just telling you a few of the controls. I do know a few of them myself. I don't memorise all of them. I've been playing on this, well, using this software for about, I'd say since, October last year. This is 2011, by the way, so that's 2010. Let's go ahead and start a new document. So, yeah, first of all, this section here is a selection of walls to be used. So you've got a wall that's indestructible, blocks liquids and solids but allows gases. An E-hole that absorbs particles and releases them when it's powered. A conductor conducts electricity and allows particles. An indestructible wall that only allows solids through. Then there's the indestructible wall that blocks particles and allows air. A wall that blocks absolutely everything and is indestructible, the erase walls. The wall that absorbs particles but lets air currents through, blocks most particles but lets liquids through, a fan, a sign, streamline, a detector, an E-wall, and, of course, a wall that blocks everything but conducts electricity. Then we make our way down to electronics menu. The electronics menu has, well, electronic components in it, one of which I can demonstrate now under my saved options menu, can create lasers. For example, we just got a quick green laser here. But this is basically, I'll just show you in nothing display. It's photons. If you zoom in here, we'll just get a closer look. The purple item you can see there is plasma. Black hole is what the photons are travelling through, and diamond on the outside, and these yellow bits are clones. Got two sections of those, and this red section towards the back is a void with a P clone, which is a clone that only clones when activated, which means I can turn it off by going to spark and sparking this section here, so let's turn it off, and I can turn it back on again, and it works just like a normal laser. So yeah, there we go. I'll just get a new document, a new folder. Okay, so these are electronics. I've got metal, spark, photons, P-type silicon, N-type silicon, semiconductor, thunder, which is basically lightning. Show you in normal view, there you go. Electrode, which creates plasma arcs. Use sparingly, it says, because, well, this happens. And then your frames per second drop immensely. Then, of course, you've got battery, liquid crystal, solid, which is a switch, which basically lights up or conducts electricity when P-type silicon is sparked onto it, or when N-type silicon sparked onto it, it will turn off. Insulated wire, P-clone, heat switch, pump, instantly conducts, Wi-Fi, and array. I'll demonstrate array for you actually, because I believe this is one of my favourite elements in the game. Basically, it acts as a projector. So let's just go ahead and put a bit of metal around all of them. Just pause this thing here. Okay, it's not as easy as it appears to be doing this. There we go, and we'll power it up. As you can see, it's created these two sections here, which are B-ray, which is basically the holographic leftovers. So let's spark again. As you can see, it's the B-ray is slowly growing in size. There we go. Then you've got your explosives. So you've got fire, gunpowder, which is when satellite burns, nitroglycerin, which is a pressure-sensitive explosive, very explosive, C4, also a solid state pressure sensitive explosive. Rubidium, alkali metal. Liquid rubidium, liquid alkali metal. Thermite, firework. First firework is made, triggered by heat or neutrons. Bomb and C5. Gases. Liquids. Powders. Solids. Radioactive. So you've got things like neutrons here, you've got plutonium, which generates neutrons under pressure, uranium, which generates heat under pressure, antimatter, which destroys a large amount of things, a bit like a black hole would, singularity, which is like a black hole, but eventually destroys itself, portal out and portal in. These are quite useful, but portal in there, it's being destroyed, but you can stick a portal out there, and whatever you put into it will be transported. It's not a very neat one, but there you go, that's for an example. Control Z that. Show you in a new thing. So we've got portal out there, portal in here. Then I'm going to go down to special, get a clone. Clone here and here. Then I'm going to put one set to fire. Pause the experiment quickly. So fire in there, fireworks in the other side. In they go, and immediately fireworks are being triggered, and the remnants of them are going back into this clone, coming out new fireworks, and basically we get a big explosion. So then we've got the special menu: air, heat, cool, vac, erase particles, clone, void, diamond, insulator, black hole, white hole, stickman, sub-zero flame, breakable clone, and stickman 2. Stickmen are useful, for an example, just basically get a wall there, and we'll put one stickman there, which is stickman on its own, get rid of the regeneration spot, and a stickman 2, and get rid of his regeneration spot. Now these both have life, they're both on 100 at the moment, but you can kill them, I'll be absolutely honest, with things like neutrons. It says don't kill them, but I mean they've just started. There we go, look, see his life's going down to 58 there, the other one's already dead. And you can also give it things to throw up. So we'll just give this one some fire to throw out. So it's on 98, and then we'll make him throw it up. As you can see, he's throwing up fire. It's stickman 2, so use the WASD keys to control him. You can also, well, on a normal stickman, you use up, down, left, and right arrow keys to control him. Then you've got Game of Life. These are based on, is it Harkin's Game of Life? I'm not sure. I'll put an annotation on the screen about Hairish when I do find out. And these basically work in the same way as the Game of Life particles in the Game of Life would. I will do another review of this later with some more in-depth. Thank you for watching Mountain Goat 1997's review on the Powder Toy.